And as we are getting ready to leave for South America, we are working on our income stream. Renting out our property in Cape Town is one of our biggest incomes. And as we need to change tenants while we're here, Karine is working her butt off, prepping the floors and getting the place nice and shiny. She's done a great job painting, and luckily it's the last layer on the kitchen floor now. It's important to keep our income going because except for our Patreons, our rental income is our biggest income. So slowly we are getting ready to get back on the road.
And so starts another episode of our South American adventure. Thank you very much for our Patreons for making these videos possible. It's your support that assists us in making better videos. If you would like to support us, please go to patreon.com/Fearless on 4 Wheels and subscribe today.
Just picked up some new straps for my calipers. I'm quite rough on equipment, so it needs regular maintenance, which costs a pretty penny, but it's important to keep my mobile. And now I'm heading off to Solutions Medical to go and get my revamped, refurbished, repainted wheelchair. I'm quite rough on my wheelchair, so let's go and have a look and see what my new or renewed chair look like. So Solutions Medical did a brilliant job on my wheelchair, my off-road chair. Yeah, it's looking like a dream. New wheels, new upholstery, brilliant work. Guys, Solutions Medical. I'll put the link in the description of the video. Support them anytime. They did a fantastic job. So this morning we are back at Solutions Medical. They've kindly decided to sponsor me with a new cushion for my wheelchair, as I need a very specialized cushion to protect my bum, as I don't have any blood circulation. So let's go and see what they are giving me.
Hello.
Lekker en jy? iCare Wheelchair Cushion is a specialized wheelchair cushion that allows me to stay in the wheelchair for longer periods of time, and it goes a long way in avoiding pressure sores. I've been using one for about 10 years, but a new cushion was greatly appreciated. Back at our flat, the guys are done with the sanding, and we're going to have our first look at what brand new parquet flooring looks like after people sanded it. Let's go and have a squiz. Flat looks a lot lighter. There's a lot of sun damage over there. I see that's been cleaned up nicely. They've added a UV protection, so hopefully that will mean it will last us a bit longer. Today we are driving the very picturesque Bainscliff Pass, one of the nicest passes to drive around the Western Cape. We're about 50 kilometers from Cape Town. The pass has been freshly refurbished, resurfaced. They've redone the stone edges. It's a very narrow pass. Not one of the main routes, but one of the prettiest. New tarmac, new paint. There was a lot of water erosion. The pass was actually closed for a few months. But it's one of the great pleasures. Was it years?
Yes, yeah, quite a few years.
It's one of the pleasures of visiting our home province. We're on our way to Karine's family. Tonight we're spending with her sister and brother-in-law and the kids, and tomorrow we're going through to Ceres to visit her mum. Let's have a look what Bainscliff looked like from above. Quirky things about Bainscliff Pass is this rock overhang that causes a lot of chaos for people driving the pass with high loads.
You have to cross a small low-water bridge to enter the Slanghoek Valley, where Karin's sister and her family lives. They are grape farmers, and we love visiting them. Karin is a wine lover and loves sharing a few glasses with her family every time we visit. As it's winter in South Africa, the grapes were hibernating, but the pink blossoms on the neighbors' trees were in full bloom. Okay, and the next stop on our saying goodbye to the family tour is we're heading off to Ceres to visit Karin's mum and spend the day with her. And at last we have received notifications that our new driver's licenses are ready for collection, so we can book our flights back to South America. Planning to get flights for the 12th of August, so that gives us another 3 weeks in the cold and sunny SA before we head back home. We're crossing Mitchell's Pass, another very nice, very short but very picturesque pass on the way to the little town of Ceres.
Down to Ceres. I also grew up, like Louis, in a small town. We moved here 45 years ago. My mom's been staying in the same house. I've been quite fortunate in the sense that I still have very good friends and I'm still in contact with them that I had here in school. So yeah, this will probably be also, it will be a goodbye today or tomorrow. So yeah. Let's enjoy the visit.
It was quite an emotional goodbye for Karin's mum, as it would be more than a year until we see her again. Then we headed back to Cape Town, the mother city, to start saying goodbye to all our friends and to start packing for our trip back to South America.
It's another sunny winter's day in Cape Town and another scenic drive, as we are going to visit and say goodbye to one of our good friends, Andres. People are out and about, cyclists, people are walking. We really appreciate the sunny days in the winter and more people are out and about. What do you think, honey, about saying goodbye again?
It's very sad, but it's not so close, so I don't really feel it yet. It's 2 weeks till day of departure.
Yeah, but we're going to say goodbye to Andres today.
I know, but it doesn't feel like that.
And now we're entering Camps Bay, where all the pretty people hang out, where drinks cost 10 times more. But you've got a lovely beach and a choice of many very expensive restaurants. We haven't been here for quite a while, honey?
Yeah, we don't really hang out here.
Andries is the expert behind the barbecue, or the braai as we call it in South Africa. It was great spending the day with him and our other friends, and then going down to the beach to appreciate a brilliant winter sunset on Llandudno Beach. It's been a while since we visited Llandudno, so it was great to take a stroll down to the beach, and Karin could take our friend's dog for a frolic on the sand. Although going back up the steep hill was not so much fun.
The ride down was fantastic, but the hill up is challenging.
Especially, I think for him. What shape is?
Doing our last move for the 3 months of visiting South Africa, and we're going to our most hospitable friends, Vernie and Lisa. Another beautiful drive to their home. Probably the greenest and most tree-lined part of Cape Town, with some vineyards right in the center of the city, as we're heading to the suburb of Hout Bay.
Republic.
Yeah, also known as the Republic of Outback. So are you happy that we're doing our last move, sweetie?
Yes, I'm quite happy. It's always, we're quite fortunate that we can stay for such long periods with the Sun Valley. Extremely hospitable, and you just feel at home.
And don't forget Sienna, the teenager.
Yes.
So both our flats are sorted. Hopefully the tenants are happy. We had a very busy day doing a little bit of maintenance at each of the flat and getting all our shit ready and packing some of our shit back in our storeroom.
Yeah, now we must just fit everything in our backpacks to South America, and it's going to be a bit of a challenge.
Yeah, Corinne is taking again a little bit too much stuff back. I keep reminding her that she must bring it back after a year and a half, and she's going to be doing some shopping. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. The last thing we have to do is to turn that corner of chaos into backpacks so we can head off back to South America.
But that's a story for another time. So please remember to like, subscribe and hit that bell icon so you won't miss out on future adventures. Thank you for our Patreons for making these videos possible.